Hello everyone, it's a pleasure to welcome you to my channel today. In today's video, I'll continue to share with you an amazing organic fertilizer for orchids. This fertilizer will help orchids grow healthily, grow quickly, and especially bloom more beautiful flowers that last longer. Where are you watching us from in the world? Leave a comment below, I'd love to know which countries and regions you're from. If you're a beginner who loves growing orchids, don't forget to subscribe to the channel now so you don't miss any tips or secrets for caring for orchids. Now, let's get started. We'll be using an extremely familiar ingredient in the kitchen: onions. First, prepare a portion of fresh, clean onions, about 80 grams. Cut the onions into small pieces to help the active ingredients in the onions easily release during the fermentation process. Put the chopped onions in a clean glass jar. Then, pour about 0.5 liters of boiling water into the jar. Note, the water needs to be hot enough to extract the maximum nutrients in the onions. Cover the jar tightly and incubate for about 3 hours. Next, we will prepare another extremely nutritious ingredient: black sesame. You need 2 tablespoons of black sesame like this. Put it in a blender and grind it into powder. Black sesame is a natural treasure trove of nutrients. They contain calcium, magnesium, potassium, and many other trace minerals, which are essential for the development of roots and leaves. After grinding, we will get a smooth and nutritious black sesame powder. Pour this black sesame powder into a clean glass jar. Add 0.5 liters of boiling water. Then continue to incubate for 3 hours. After the incubation period, the nutrients will completely absorb into the water, forming an extremely nutrient-rich solution. After both the onion and black sesame mixtures have completed the incubation process, you proceed to filter out the residue to get a clear solution. Next step, mix these 2 solutions together. Then, Dilute the mixture with 5 liters of clean water at room temperature to get a perfect liquid fertilizer for orchids. Method 1. Mist the entire orchid. You can put the fertilizer solution in a spray bottle, then spray evenly on the entire stem, leaves, and roots of the orchid. This misting brings many benefits. Washes away dirt and bacteria on the plant. Prevents the attack of harmful insects. Provides nutrients through the leaves, supporting orchids to root, sprout, and form strong flower buds. This organic fertilizer is extremely rich in vitamins B, C, and E. These vitamins stimulate the formation of secondary roots, help flower buds develop quickly, and enhance the flowering process. If applied regularly every 2 weeks, your orchid will have more buds, large, beautiful, bright, and long-lasting flowers. If you do not use it all, you can store it in the refrigerator for 2–3 days. Avoid watering or spraying in the middle of the hot sun to avoid causing heat shock to the plant. Method to water directly on the orchid roots. Use this fertilizer to water the roots of the orchid. Do this every 2 weeks to ensure that the plant absorbs all the necessary nutrients. It not only provides nutrients to nourish the roots, but also has natural antibacterial properties, helping to protect orchid roots from common diseases. Onions contain a large amount of natural sulfur compounds, most notably allicin. This is an extremely powerful antibacterial and antifungal agent. When using onion water to water orchids, we will create a natural barrier to protect the plant from common diseases such as root rot and leaf stem fungi. Not only that, the enzymes in onions also stimulate the orchid to grow new roots, promoting rapid recovery after pruning, repotting, or encountering bad weather. Meanwhile, black sesame also contains an abundant amount of vegetable protein, a natural, easily absorbed source of protein, helping orchids grow sustainably without worrying about overheating the plant or overloading nutrients. In addition, thanks to its high content of antioxidants, such as sesamin, black sesame also helps plants increase resistance, prevent plant decline, and limit yellow leaves and stem shrinkage. Method 3. Wipe orchid leaves with fertilizer Soludio. You can use a clean soft cloth, dip it in fertilizer solution, then gently wipe both the top and bottom of the leaves. Cleaning the leaf surface is extremely important because keeps the leaf surface clean, removes dirt and fungus on the leaves, helps the stomata on the leaves to be airy, the plant will photosynthesize and exchange gases more effectively. If you do this regularly, you will notice that the orchid leaves are always green, thick, shiny, and rarely have yellow leaves, leaf rot or other diseases. In addition, nutrients from onions and black sesame also penetrate the leaves, helping increase resistance, restore damaged tissue, and support healthy plant growth. Have you tried using the method of making organic fertilizer from onions and black sesame for your orchids? If not, I highly recommend you to try it now. The results will surprise you. Thank you all for taking the time to watch. Wishing you all good health, happiness and pots of orchids that are always green and bright all year round.